Welcome to our professional development webinar on enhancing student engagement and achievement. I'm Hannah McAlpin, and today we'll explore strategies to address critical issues at our school and develop actionable plans for improvement. Our agenda includes an introduction, discussing the issues and concerns, strategies for resolution, success barriers, action steps, and resources. Our objectives for this session are to address critical issues at our school, develop actionable strategies for improvement, and foster a collaborative environment for teacher leaders. The importance of addressing student engagement and achievement cannot be overstated. Enhanced engagement leads to improved student success, bridges gaps between classroom performance and state testing, and creates a dynamic, supportive learning environment. Teacher leadership plays a vital role in driving school improvement initiatives, encouraging professional growth, and implementing effective practices. One significant concern at our school is the low level of student engagement and motivation. When students are disengaged, their academic performance suffers. We've noticed a lack of interest in lessons, minimal participation, and a general disconnection from the school environment. Improving student engagement falls under the domain of improving instruction. Enhancing teaching quality and student performance can be achieved by adopting active learning methods, project-based learning, and incorporating game-like features into instruction. Customizing teaching to meet students' needs can create a more engaging and successful learning environment. Another pressing issue is the gap between classroom performance and state testing results. Despite aligning classroom instruction with state standards, many students are not meeting the expected benchmarks on state tests. Addressing this gap is crucial to ensure students meet educational standards. Aligning curriculum and teaching methods with educational standards falls under the domain of advancing the learning agenda. Teachers need to understand state standards and align their curriculum accordingly. Analyzing evaluation data from both classroom and state assessments helps identify areas for improvement. For our first interactive element, think about the issues of low student engagement and the performance gap. If you were participating in a live session, you'd break into small groups to discuss which issue to prioritize. For this webinar, reflect individually on which issue would have the most significant positive impact if addressed first. Here are potential strategies to address our identified issues. Incorporate real-world applications into the curriculum. Create interdisciplinary projects to connect different subjects. Expand extracurricular programs to cater to various interests. And use innovative teaching methods like gamification and flipped classrooms to boost engagement. The backward design approach involves identifying desired outcomes and learning goals, determining acceptable evidence and assessments, and finally, planning learning experiences and instructional methods to guide students toward achieving the goals. Consider potential barriers to implementing our strategies: logistical complexities in coordinating projects and activities, resistance to change from students and staff, financial constraints limiting program expansion and technology investment, and limited resources for professional development. By being aware of these barriers, it will help us develop realistic and effective plans. Reflect on these barriers and think about how they might impact our strategies. In a live session, you discuss in small groups which barriers are most significant and how to overcome them. For this webinar, jot down your thoughts on these issues. As teacher leaders, we need to 1. Establish clear goals and objectives for our initiatives. 2. Foster collaboration among teachers. 3. Advocate for necessary resources, including funding, time, and technology, as well as 4. Engage in continuous professional development. To implement our strategies effectively, we need funding for professional development, time for collaboration and planning, access to technology tools, and partnerships with local businesses and organizations for additional support. Reflect on which resources are most critical for our success and consider how to obtain them. For this webinar, make a list of the resources you believe are essential. To conclude, let's summarize our immediate next steps. Prioritize the primary issue to address. Decide on the strategies to implement. Identify and seek necessary resources. Assign roles and responsibilities to ensure effective and collaborative progress. Your commitment and collaboration are crucial to our success. Thank you for your participation in this webinar. Let's work together to enhance student engagement and achievement at our school. This concludes our pre-recorded webinar. Please reach out with any questions or for further discussion. Thank you for your dedication to our students' success.